What's up, guys? This is David, and welcome to the Inner Sanctum of Slime. Hope y'all are doing fantastic today. I hope y'all are carpe dieming the shit out of this day. Today was pretty awesome. Went over and visited my dad. It was his birthday, so they barbecued. I made a potato salad. That potato salad was awesome. And I'm gonna tell you my secret right now. Get in closer. So, if you are from Texas and you have ever heard of Whataburger. Um, so some people are different. Some put mustard in their mayonnaise. Some don't put mustard in their mayonnaise. I just put it for color mainly and gives it a little flavor, whatever. So what you got to do is if there's an HEB in your area, you're in Texas. I don't know if Whataburger makes it outside of Texas because they originate from Corpus Christi. There's like 30,000 Whataburgers in Corpus. There's like one on every corner. Um, they sell the actual mustard, the other condiments, the mayonnaise, the ketchup, the spicy ketchup. They sell it all at HEB. As far as I know, that's the only place. You put some of that mustard in there, and it gives it a badass flavor. I never done it before. I did it today because that's all I had to work with. Genius just happened. It just shot out right at me, and there we are. So yeah, so that was my day today, and I hope y'all's day went well today. And so let's get into this Q&A. Let's get it out of the way, and I'm excited to answer y'all's questions. And of course, I have read some of the comments, and I've seen some of the stuff that y'all put, the random facts about yourselves. Awesome stuff. So let's get into it. So let me go back. Where's my shit? There it is. So Funk Off. Funk Off. So I have seen a few of his videos. Cool dude. He does like pops, some unboxing stuff like that. One thing that I did see that was really cool that he had was that Outcast figure in the comics. I saw the season that came out. I think it was Showtime, I believe. Awesome show, man. I hope they make a season two. You know that they are gonna make one. Let me know in the comments down below because I'm excited to see the second season. If y'all don't know what that is, y'all need to check it out. It was pretty good. It's I'll let you figure it out, but it's good. It's demons and possession and shit like that. So awesome show. So he's got some questions for me. So his question is, what city are you in? So I currently live in San Antonio, Texas. I'm born and raised here. I've been here since I was born. um, and yeah, so San Antonio, Texas. What's your favorite food? Oh my God, so many, so many. If I had to start at the top of the pyramid, it would have to be chicken fettuccine alfredo. After that comes pizza, then burgers, and then we just kind of go down from there. But yeah, chicken fettuccine alfredo. Olive Garden is the best place to go. Well, here, I haven't really branched out to many places, but since like Olive Garden is like the fast food of Italian food, that's where I go. It calls to me, I go. So, so yeah. So, what got you into YouTube? Watching YouTubers, two in particular. The first one I watched, he is not he's not a collector. He's actually a cannabis weed tuber by the name of the Baked Clam. The dude, if you've never seen him before, don't know if y'all smoke or don't, but he puts on some entertaining shit sometimes. So I like watching him. Um, I don't know if you just want to be amused. I mean, you can watch his, check him out, see what he's what he's all about or whatever. But he's always doing daily vlogs. Once in a while, he'll do like unboxings for cannabis related things. I personally don't smoke cannabis. I haven't for like 2.5 years now because I'm currently on paper. And if you don't know what paper means, that means that I am on probation. So I didn't have to put that out there, but just gonna be real. There's no reason to hide shit or whatever. So, but yeah, but I still, the day that I do get off, I would enjoy smoking cannabis again. Even if they were to medically legalize it here in Texas, that would be fantastic because not only does it, you smoke it for the reasons you smoke it, but there's also a lot of medicinal benefits about it. But enough of that. let's go on to the other YouTuber. Um, so the other YouTuber, I'm sorry, I'm reading this thing on here. The second YouTuber would be Al's Horror Shop. I've watched Al for a few months now. I like his movie reviews. A lot of them were movies that I hadn't seen in so freaking long that it just reminded me. And I go back and watch it. It's like, wow, I haven't seen this in such a long time. I forgot this. I forgot that. Dude, overall, has a good presence. A good vibe. Whatever he's doing on the channel works because he's blowing up like crazy. So Al, thank you. That subscriber giveaway thing that you did, that's what got me out of my comfort zone. I've always wanted to do YouTube, but I never took that step. I'm always you have that fear, that panic inside that oh, what if people don't like you and this and that. Well, after a while, you stop caring about that shit and whatever. The second or third episode in, the nervousness and all that shit went out the door. So thank you for helping out on that. You helped me out with that. And yeah, so that's what got me into YouTube. And that's going to be it for Funk Off. If you haven't seen his channel before, look him up on YouTube. I will try to remember to put his stuff down below, the link to his page, and check him out. So the second person is Two Geeky Girls. Ladies, how y'all doing today? Hope all is well. So she says that she can make a mean lasagna. She's from Cali and she likes to sew. Hey, that's 3 awesome things right there. And I didn't say this before, and I'm sorry. Funk Off told me that he is from Springfield, Ohio, and he loves pizza, and he loves the Simply Incredible podcast. And that's what got him into YouTube, so that's pretty awesome. We all have an inspiration on when we get into YouTube, and that's what gets us into it, something that inspires us to do it. Okay, and I'm sorry, going back to Two Geeky Girls. Yeah, so she said that she's from California. She likes to sew and lasagna. I'm interested into knowing what you do sew. Do you make like custom stuff like blankets, shirts, things with horror figures, action figure, like Marvel, DC, things like that. I'm curious to know. Leave me some comments and let me know what you do as far as that. That would be pretty cool to know about. And the other question that she did have is, what are some of your fandoms? There's not some, there is a shitload. But I will go with the ones that I can remember for now. So, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is life. I have been a fan since I was a child and saw the real Ghostbusters. The minute I saw that, man, I was hooked. Slimer for Ghostbusters, chasing ghosts, the car Ecto-1 making them rah, 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 everything. It was awesome. I had all the toys when I was a kid. I had all those in Ninja Turtles. And that's my second one. It would be the Ninja Turtles. So the cartoon Ninja Turtles from the 90s and the original Ninja Turtles movie from the 90s. The new ones are okay, but the one from the 90s, that movie, that's the real Ninja Turtles because it was so... it wasn't, how can I say... It was more serious. It wasn't like this one that caters more to the kids. Raphael got the shit kicked out of him on a rooftop by a bunch of foot soldiers and, shit like that. So, that was an awesome movie. I wish they would make another Ninja Turtles that's serious like that. But they're gonna cater more to the kids because they make Nickelodeon shows and cartoons and whatever. So and that's cool too. I'm not knocking the new ones. I just think the first ones are better. So yeah. The other fandoms are going to be Lord of the Rings. Oh my god, I love Lord of the Rings. Hobbit. I wish they would have made one about the, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, the Silmarillion. But they're probably not going to get into that unless another director does it, because I believe Peter Jackson said that he's done with that. So, and I'm pretty sure Ian McKellen's getting too old to play Gandalf. So, but yeah, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, that's my shit. I like exorcism movies. I don't know that you'd consider that a fandom, but I like exorcism movies. They creep me the fuck out, and I believe in exorcisms. I believe that, shit like that does happen. I'm not much into the Catholic religion, but I do believe shit like that does happen, not necessarily because God and the devil, but there's just evil things in this world. What else? Supernatural. Now that we're talking about demons and angels and all that shit, Supernatural is the shit. It is fucking badass. I've been watching that show since day one. Anything Marvel, DC, I like the TV shows that are going on right now. Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow. I watch a shitload of TV shows. I watch the Mortal Instruments spinoff. I watch what else do I watch? Lucifer. I watch NCIS. I watch a lot of shit. Um, what else? Stargate. I love them all. I watch them. I mean, there's a. I don't know if y'all use the Kodi program where you can watch movies and TV shows for free. There's a channel out there that plays it nonstop. I just throw it on there sometimes and let them go. I never get tired of Stargate. I wish they'd make more. I started getting the comics because there was one that came after the Atlantis where they kind of just left off, and I wanted to see how they would take the story in the comic. And so far, it's going pretty good. So I know it's a short series, but hopefully they do make more in the future. Um, couldn't really get into Star Trek. I mean, Stargate was more my thing. Picard to me is a fucking dick. I tried watching season 1 on Netflix. That dude's like a fucking douchebag. He's so serious and blunt, and I mean it's cool, but I mean I got tired of him after a while. Kept calling Riker #1 for so fucking long. I just got tired of watching. I didn't even make it beyond season 1. The old Star Trek and the Star Trek movies, I think those are cool. So is the new one. What else? I don't know. I think that's it for now. I can't think of anything else. So yeah. So favorite color. Favorite color is green. Green. Can you speak another language? Yo hablo español un poquito, pero no bueno. I can talk the shit out of Taco Bell all day long, but yeah, Spanish is kind of spotty. I'm a disgrace to my heritage. It's horrible. Yeah, so. But yeah, I can't speak some Spanish, especially when the paleta man comes around because I want some ice cream. So yeah, that works. What do you like to do on your free time? Man, there's not that much stuff really. Um, what do I like to do? I like playing with my dog. I got a new dog. I don't know if you saw one of my early videos. My baby, she passed away. We had to put her down. So I got a new dog, so I'm spending some time with him. Fishing. I love fucking fishing. If you've never gone, you need to go. Even if you don't catch anything, it's the idea of getting out there and trying and drinking some beer while you're doing it. Maybe take a lunch or something. I mean, it's one with nature. So I mean, you either love it or you hate it. I mean, you don't go out there with the intention of catching. That's why it's called fishing, not catching. So movies. I watch all kinds of movies: horror, action, comedy, all kinds of shit. TV shows that, like I mentioned, a TV junkie. I'm like a fiend. Wrestling. I've been watching wrestling since I was a kid. SummerSlam. Son of a bitch. WrestleMania is coming out next Sunday, so that I will be watching, and that's going to be the shit because there's a lot of good matches going. I do toy hunts every now and then. I haven't done one in a while. So yeah, so I'll be doing one here soon, and then I will film it and put it on here and share with you guys the shit that I find. Um, and I'm a fan of haunted places, ghosts, reading about aliens, watching Ancient Aliens. I am just addicted to that shit. So yeah, that's what I do in my free time. What else? Let's see. Top 5 favorite movies. I'm gonna list more than 5 just because there are just so many, but I would go with anything Lord of the Rings, all of them. The second would be The Hobbit. I love all of them. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty sad at the end when Thorin died. It was pretty sad. I'm not gonna admit to crying. I won't do it. And The Thing. I love The Thing. That when I first saw that, scared the shit out of me. I saw it when I was just a little bit outside of high school. It had been around for so long, I never saw it. And a buddy of mine brought it over one day. We were 2 blunts in, and the idea of seeing that fucking monster inside the kennel with all the dogs and all that shit happening was totally mind blowing and scared the shit out of me. So I definitely think The Thing is one of my favorite movies. The original Ninja Turtles, I covered that earlier. Monster Squad, oh, I love Monster Squad. It's fucking awesome. Just the the that old feeling to that movie. Was it made in the late '80s, early '90s, late '80s? I think, I believe. But yeah, the '80s feel to it, man. That's fucking awesome. I love that movie. And comedies, I love comedies. The Interview, Pineapple Express, Step Brothers. Step Brothers is a shit. Talladega Nights. All those crude comedies. I love comedy. I love to laugh. Favorite book. I really don't read that much. Sorry to say I don't. But right now, I am actually reading a book, even though I don't read that much. I started reading the similarities. Fuck, I don't know how to say it. The one from the Lord of the Rings series, or J.R.R. Tolkien series. Silmarillion, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not that far into it yet, but I wanted to kind of piece everything together, start reading the other books because they're not going to make any movies, and even I should even go back and read the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit books because there's probably shit in there that wasn't in the movie, like every other movie book adaptation. So yeah, I think Silmarillion's going to be that one. I do want to try and read the Stephen King's It book next because that movie's coming out, and there is a whole totally different way that movie went in the book. And somebody kind of broke it down for me the other day that this happens, that happens, tripped me out a little bit. So I definitely want to dive into that one here in the near future and check it out. But thank you to Geeky Girls. Hope y'all are doing awesome, and thank you for the questions. Super Sarah stuff. Super Sarah is awesome. I like watching her videos because she's got like good energy. She's always happy and peppy, so that's awesome. She does unboxing. She has a huge pop collection. There's pops everywhere, all around her. She's like sitting in a sanctum, if you will, of pops. So yeah, so she put some questions up here for me too. She put the favorite collectible that I own and want. Well, actually, favorite collectible that I do currently own is the first thing that I ever collected. I did it in a video before. It is Blade from Puppet Master. I'm hoping I'm getting him in the camera right because I'm not even looking at the camera. Oh yeah, there he is. Sweet. Um, he was one of the first things that I ever collected, so that's why I'm considering him my favorite one. The next thing that I do want to own is going to be the if you go to Full Moon Horror's website, they do have the replicas of the Puppet Master. So 6-shooter is the one that I do want to own, the replica. It's this freaking high. It's like $300. It's pricey as shit, but the day that I have the money, I'm putting it down, and I am getting that shit. So, sorry about the start and stop, guys. So my webcam is being a real shit tard today. So, yeah. So the Blade figure is going to be the one that I already own, and the 6-shooter is the one that I do want to get. What is the next question from Super Sarah? So, man, this video is going to be long as shit. I did a lot of explaining. So she said that what would you do if you had $1 million? $1 million. Well, can't go out and spend it on hookers or a strip club, so that's not gonna work. I would probably pay off all my debt, my family's debt, get that out of the way. Whatever I have left, buy a house, buy a car, actually a truck, and a boat so I can go fishing every day. That would be what I would do with $1 million. Next thing is my age. I am 33 years old. I just turned 33 February 21st. And favorite video game is Diablo 3. I've been playing Diablo since the beginning, since Diablo 1 when it was shitty graphics and everything. It was very one-dimensional, and but it was still an awesome game at the time that for the game that it was at that time. So Diablo 2 came out, kind of changed it around. I mean, it was awesome. Diablo 3 graphics are even better now. Now that we have the graphics cards that we have today for computers. I PC for that one. Nobody shoot the guy that plays PC games because I don't know how many people are like, oh, you do PC games. It's like, come on, guys. It's gaming too. I mean, we're all gamers. But anyways, yeah. So Diablo 3 is the my favorite game right now. I do not have a wife. I am single. Um, I do not have children. I do have nieces and nephews, so the cool thing is I can give them back whenever they do come over and hang out or whatever. Um, and she says that she likes games and toys, and she can cook and clean. Hey, that's an awesome trait because I can kind of cook, but I never clean. If you saw the rest of my fucking room right now, bed's not made in the back, um, clothes thrown everywhere. I mean, it's a madhouse in here. So good for you. I mean, because you're one up on me. I don't even clean. I clean like once in a while. But thank you, Super Sarah. I appreciate the questions and getting to know random things about you. That was awesome. Thank you. And hope you're having an awesome day. So the next question is from Al at Al's Horror Shop. What is up, dude? I hope everything is going great out there. So his question was, what is your favorite full moon movie? Well, it is not a movie, it is two movies. Puppet Master 4 and 5 were the first full moon movies that I saw. After that, I did see the Subspecies one and Shrunken Heads. And then, I was so into Puppet Master, I had to go back and watch the first three. So that was awesome too. And that's what kicked off the whole, fascination and, addiction to Puppet Master. I love those fucking things, man. If I could have puppets that would come to life like that, uh, yeah, it'd be awesome. I'd send them to do my bidding. I don't think I'd have them kill people. Well, let's just leave that one alone. So yeah, so I just had the one question, and that was it. So thanks, Al. I appreciate it, and thanks for the inspiration for doing YouTube, man. You're fucking awesome. And so we're gonna jump over to um, Geek Out Cinema. Steven, how you doing today, man? Hope you're doing good. I dig your channel, man. You do a lot of movie reviews and hauls on these horror movies that I haven't even seen. So, I mean, you just like Al. I mean, you remind me of these movies that I haven't seen in a while, or even haven't seen at all. So, I do appreciate your content, the stuff that you put out there. I like your unboxings too. You get some cool stuff, cool horror merchandise. So, you did have some questions for me. You did ask me, and I know it's regarding the It movie. I got to go back to my phone because my computer's being a puta today. Am I excited about the new It movie coming out? And what do I think about it? I think it is great. I had reservations at first because, they fucked up so many goddamn remakes. Not only just in the horror genre, but other things. There's a lot of movies that they fucked up. And this one being the iconic movie that it is, I was afraid, that somebody would fuck it up. But just from the pictures that they've put out and teasers and whatnot, I mean, we're in for a really good movie, I think, and I'm totally behind it 110%. I am excited. I can't wait for that fucking trailer to drop. What are we, the 26th? Um, 27, 20. Isn't the 28th or the 29th? I don't know. Somebody remind me. I think I have it written down somewhere, whatever. But I'm watching Instagram all the time. That guy that keeps putting out the cryptic messages about the It movie coming out. I'm watching him. I'm sure Al will let us know because he's watching it like a hawk too. So yeah, I'm excited about it, man. I'm totally for it. Um, the next question is, what has been one of the most creepiest movies you have seen? Creepiest movie I have seen is going to be The Thing. When I saw it for the first time, I was under the influence, as I mentioned. um, so yeah, so I watched that, tripped me out. The fact that they're doing a movie like this about an alien that can shapeshift and absorb into your body and all that. And as a '70s movie, that was an awesome movie for its time. The other movie I am going to say is going to be Event Horizon. I would say that that movie's in the void between sci-fi and horror. If you've never seen it, it's the dude from Jurassic Park, from the first Jurassic Park, the doctor, the guy. I can't remember his name, something Neil. He comes out in it. That movie is just tripped me the fuck out, man. I don't want to give too much of it away. If you've never seen it, if you have, sci-fi and horror kind of combo together to trip me out. So yeah, that's those are the two movies that actually creep me out. Who is your favorite horror, non-horror director? I would have to say horror director would be John Carpenter. He's made some cool ones. He's made, of course, The Thing, John Carpenter's Vampires. The Ward was okay. I know I'm missing a couple other movies, but I mean he's done cool shit. Um, non-horror, non-horror. No one comes to mind. I mean, I really don't pay attention to the directors. Um, I I'm more for the movie than the director. Um, James Wan is a good director. Didn't he do like The Conjuring and a couple other ones? I don't know. Leave me a comment and verify that with me. I could be wrong, but yeah, that's another cool director too. He does some cool shit. M Night Shyamalan. He does. I was trying to remember Signs. He's another good director, and I just saw Split. That movie was a trip. If you haven't seen Split, watch Split. And then he gives me a random fact about himself that he likes to use Photoshop. So that's awesome. I've been trying to figure out Photoshop. I like to try and make my own logo from scratch and not kind of just combine a bunch of different things. So if you know something or know somebody who would point me in the direction of using a good software for making my own logo, that would be awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the questions. Guys, I appreciate the questions. Kind of answered. I appreciate the questions. I mean, good questions. Hopefully, you know more about me. I know some stuff about y'all, and I appreciate all the subscribers. That means a lot. Honestly, I only thought I'd only get to 10, and for me to be at 25 or 26 or something like that in less than a month. I mean, me personally, that's an accomplishment. I mean, I haven't really put up that much content. I'm still trying different things, and hopefully I'll put up some other cool shit in the future, and y'all keep watching. And yeah, so I do appreciate it. Thanks, guys. And I think that's gonna be it. So I am out of here. Hope everybody has a great evening and great week. See y'all. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video you saw today, hit the thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment, feel free to leave one down below. And if you like the channel and want to see more content, go ahead and subscribe for more.